Good afternoon, everybody. Yalancy Peterson here. Today it is Friday, March 23rd, 2018. It is now 2 p.m. in Los Angeles, California. The rains are gone. It looks like the rains are gone. It's warming up. It's shaping up to be a really nice weekend here in LA. All right, so we've had some comments about how Uber and their contract is unfair for the drivers. And so I decided to, take a look and see what's happening with Lyft. It took me a second to find it, but you know what? It's real easy to find. All you have to do is go to Google or the search engine of your choice and type in Lyft driver addendum. It will be the first, second, or third thing that comes up after a couple of ads. You click on it and the driver addendum is right there for everyone to see. And it's a nice little short document, nothing too crazy, nothing too complicated. It's dated March 19th, 2018. And in that addendum, it clearly tells you that this is in addition to the terms that they also have at lyft.com/terms. So there's part one, which is the driver fare. The driver fare clearly details how much you will make based on your city, because they have rate cards for each individual city. Very easy to find out how much the rates are in your area or in another area. But the part that really caught my eye, there were two parts that caught my eye, and they're actually really nice. One part is part number 2, additional payments to you. It says here, in addition to the driver fare, you will receive the following payments, if applicable: any tips provided by a rider to you, any tolls or surcharges we collect for remittance to you, any damage charges we collect on your behalf, and the most important part here, any bonuses or incentives you earn based on your provision of services. Now, I read enough of the Uber contract to know that they don't have anything like this in their contract. This is nice because according to Lyft, the bonus or the incentive that you receive is the power zone. Like right now, I'm looking at the app, and there is a power zone not too far away from me. There are actually a couple of power zones, and those zones are going anywhere from 25% to 300%. The great thing about the power zones with Lyft is that their incentive is equally applied no matter what vehicle you're driving. See, with Uber, in order for me to get a surge, I mostly have to be on Uber X, because those are the drivers that get the surge. I don't receive surges on Select, Black, and Lux because it's very rare to receive surges. However, with Lyft, the power zone is applied equally no matter what you're driving. You can make fantastic money with the power zones. For example, I had a trip. I took a customer from Beverly Hills to Newport Beach. The trip itself was $187, but the power zone was like $235. Just the incentive, the trip to pick her up, because I was the only one available. On that one trip, I made nearly $400 on that one trip. It blew my mind. And I didn't even expect it when I went to pick her up. I just went and did my job. There's another part here, and it is section number 5, and it describes the Lyft fees, and it clearly explains to you what the fees are. But one part that really stood out was when they repeated bonuses and incentives. It says right here, the platform fee shall be a variable amount for each ride and shall equal the rider charges for the ride minus the driver fare, which they've identified, any tolls or surcharges we collect for remittance to you, which they've identified, the service fee, which they've identified. And mind you, the service fee for Lyft is not the same as the service fee for Uber. For the comparable term for that is actually the platform fee. but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're going to talk about the goodies of this contract. Any third-party fees that Lyft collects. And finally, and they say it again, any bonuses or incentives you earn based on your provision of services. In other words, what they do is this. This is what they're taking away. The Lyft fee, they do not include your bonus or incentives. That money is for you. That is part of the driver fee. That is what you get. Okay? It's an additional payment to you. You know, I told myself I wasn't going to put my referral codes on my videos, and for a long time I decided not to do it because, you know, I kind of wanted to do both. But I like what Lyft is doing, and also Lyft's referral system, their bonus system is definitely fair and equitable. I earn money when I refer people to Lyft, but the driver earns the same amount of money. It's really simple, it's straightforward, it's to the point. So if you are interested in being a driver for Lyft and you are a new driver, you should be able to see my referral code right now, and it's also in the description for this video. Check out what they're talking about. It's fair, it's equitable, and I have no problem advising people to drive for Lyft. In this city, in Los Angeles, right now, as of today's date, March 23rd, 2018, the incentive is up to $800. Basically, it's $1.88 a mile for all the rides you do in the first 60 days, up to $800 total. So you get an extra $1.88 a mile, and I receive $1.88 for each mile you do as a Lyft driver. I think it's pretty cool, and it's fair. So if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message in the comment section, and I'll respond to it as best as I can. But I tell you, what Lyft is writing here is a lot more equitable to the drivers, at least when it comes to pay. Now, if there are other issues with Lyft, maybe I don't know about them, hey, let me know that stuff too, and then we'll talk about it. Take care. Have a great day. Oh, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it more than words can express. It means a lot to me, and I am committed to just giving you great information, helping you to make a good decision when it comes to deciding if rideshare is for you. Thank you. One other thing. I said it was $1.88 per mile. That's a huge mistake. It's $1.88 per trip. Remember that. You receive an extra $1.88 per completed trip. All right. Because I know some people are going to say, you said $1.88 a mile. No, it is not $1.88 a mile. It's $1.88 per trip. All right. Thank you. Have a good one.